Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for yet another episode with our town in Ostriv. Here we see the overview of town with the farmland, a little bit of housing in the woods, and of course this area where I think I'm going to work a bit on making this look nicer with trees, etc. But that's just a thing in my mind, so we'll have to see how that works out. And of course we will start to develop this area a bit more. One of the first things I'm going to do is change up this farm, change up these wells to provide for enough water in that area. And of course, let's get time rolling. Speed 3, here we go. Let's see if we can develop the town. Well, I think we should work a little bit on transportation, especially in this area, because there isn't much transportation here yet. So let's get a cart shed. Place it across the salt works to provide carts in this area. I also want to build a cart parking right here next to the farm to provide a few carts to this area. And one of the things I've noticed last time is that the thatchery, although doing a good job, every now and then we run out of thatch a little bit. Because, well, we can use quite a bit in all these houses. So I want to build an extra thatchery. To find a good spot for it though, because it needs to collect a reed. Well, that's here, and we see that a little bit here, I think. So this area could be good. So I think a thatchery, an extra thatchery, could work in this area. So let's do that. Let's rotate it a bit, and let's just build an extra thatchery. It'll provide a few extra jobs, and people in there can really help out to make sure that we get... I really want that cart shed done as well. Can really help to make sure that we always have enough thatch to build all the houses that we want. Let's check. Yeah, I think most of these houses will be filled with people actually already living in town. But that's okay, they can just have kids. They can make new kids to get to Nestor because he's all alone in class, and it would be nice if we could send him a few friends in class. So let's hope that'll work out. Bringing everything to the farm. Yeah, we have enough thatch, so that worked. Although we only barely have enough, so getting that extra thatchery, I think, is a good choice. Now let's see. We should really start building this, and then we get can set this up. I totally forgot what we were going to do there. That's the difficulty every now and then. I mean, I play 4 different games a week. I record them. So every now and then you forget what you were doing with one game, or you get things mixed up with another game. But we'll check that soon. We get a messenger from Barren Cove. Well, we need iron ore. So let's buy that. And... well, we can get some horilka. I think that's a very smart choice to actually get that. So let's do that. Anything we can sell? We have 2,000 in export stock, so let's sell 2,000 potatoes. We have enough, and we're getting up to harvest again. We have sheep hides. No, not really. Cucumbers. We have 1,000 in export stock, so let's sell them. And we're not going to sell flour. Alright. All we have to do now is check, because they're coming in by boat. Alright, that works out, so that's good. We can really use the extra alcohol. So that will work out. We have 2 kids in school now. That's very nice. He's no longer alone. That should really help out. Farm is done. So let's connect these fields to this farm and then see what else we need. I think we have plenty of buckwheat and we have plenty of potatoes. Because it's almost harvesting time again and we still have over 10,000. So that's not really a thing. I see we have enough flax, so that's also not really something to worry about. So let's see, we don't have any wheat anymore, so perhaps we need extra wheat to turn into flour and of course turn it into... let's play speed 2 for a little while, otherwise we can't keep up with it. Ooh, we can buy some extra meat as well, let's do so. Can we sell them anything? Well, not really. have some in store, but that's not enough to actually start selling. So yeah, we're not going to sell them anything. This is all fine. So we need some extra flour or wheat to turn into flour. And that's basically what we really need. So let's set this up. We want a manager, of course. Perhaps we need to do this apply to all and apply to all. And tell them to supply for oxen. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we really need weed. And along with weed, we can 50, 60, 160. So that's not working. We could do hennep for clothing or potato. How are we looking on the hennep front? We don't have any to spare. So yeah, I think it's going to be weed and hennep. Let's do weed and hennep and make this a fallow field. Then here we get hennep, a fallow field and weed. Right, let's activate these fields. So next year these can work. That's a part of what we want to do. That looks cool. That farm's going to work. Let's go back to speed 3 again then, because now we can. Here they should be bringing in, yeah, they're bringing in the iron ore, etc. So that works. We do have good amounts of iron, so that's, yeah, that's all fine. Harvesting seasoning's coming up soon. There's still plenty of food here. How are we looking with the fish? We have not too much fish. So it could be an idea to add a few fisheries in this area. Or maybe here. For the fish production. Could be nice. We'll see. Well, they all need food here and there, but we have plenty in the shops. So it's probably a thing that they're just very busy working. And don't really have the time always to collect all the food that they need. So don't get discouraged if you see a few of those messages. If you have plenty of food, they just need to go and buy it, which might take some time. Alright, let's slaughter a bull. That provides us with some meat, so that can be good. Ooh, we have a lot of 1-year-old bulls here. That's a lot to be slaughtered. 2-year-old bull. 1-year-old, this is also a 1-year-old. Alright, keep it like that. We've already checked this one. Let's go to this one. 1-year-old, a 1-year-old, another 1-year-old. Perfect. That provides us with the maximum amount of meat. That's what we want. Let's go here. We only want women to work here. There they go. Let's create some extra thatch. Means they're now also working on the cart shed, so that's good. And we need to move this one up as well. Yeah, they just need to buy food, which they're doing, so that's nice. And then harvesting season should be right around the corner. We'll see an increase in people they need. Oh well, it takes it takes a few more days. A visitor from Merefa. Well, perhaps we can sell him anything. Can we sell some buckwheat? Not really. Flowers, chicken eggs? No. Horseshoe? No. Salt. Can we sell some salt? We have 3,000 in export stock, so yeah, let's do that. And flax. No, we're not going to sell flax. We don't need to buy anything as well, so that's good. Let's hope the messenger from Derkachi comes in at a certain point. I don't see potatoes and buckwheat anywhere here. That's probably why they are hungry. Oh, there's the potatoes. I missed it. Yeah. Still, I didn't put in buckwheat in this particular place, so that's probably why they weren't selling it. Well, let's have the carter and that's it. Alright. Now they can buy plenty of stuff. Could well be that because of some update or something, things changed a bit and all of a sudden you don't have any thing to add right there. That can happen. Alright, let's see. I want to check my chicken farms, because they should be doing pretty well. But they also use up quite a lot of wheat and buckwheat. And I am not sure if they actually need both. Linseed. I don't remember we can actually put in linseed at a certain point. No, we can't. Because that would be cool if we could grow that. Feed that. Then we can just set up a farm only for feeding the animals. We can do that right now, but I really want some extra wheat in. Although wheat is being harvested, so we should get quite a bit. But a lot of animals, in this case I believe the sheep. No, the sheep also don't eat that. Alright, that's cool. So we can get extra sheep or cows without eating up our food. So maybe we should do that. Let's build 2 cow sheds right here. Messenger from Barin Cove. Alright. Well. Alright, let's make a deal. That's cool. Nothing else we want to sell. Don't have sheep hides in storage. Now that's interesting. They're all probably used, yeah, to make these batches of stuff. Resource supply. Well, they can get all they need, so... all they need is some extra sheepskin. Perhaps... oh, we have enough wool. I guess the slaughterhouse provides us with what we need in terms of the sheepskin. Shoemaker, the tailor, smithy. Well, we have 2 smithies, that's good. Stone mining camp, yeah. I wonder where our slaughterhouse is. Seem to be not able to find it. Perhaps if I just go to a slaughterhouse, find it. There it is. Alright, I just misclicked it. Well, it has a lot of cow hides, but no sheep hides. And I think it is pretty full with stuff. Storage is full, so yeah, we need to get rid of those hides. We don't have any sheep hides in store. Alright, let's turn this into 5,000. And then we can add 5,000 cow hides. Then the slaughterhouse can start working again. Which is very good. That just needs to happen. But of course they're harvesting right now, so not much will be done at the moment. Because a lot of people are needed elsewhere. But as soon as that's over... yeah, I'm not going to need anything there. We can... a new family selling in town. That's cool. We are actually growing. So hopefully soon these cow hides come in. And then they can start to work again. And should probably work on cows and sheep so we get extra sheep hides. That should help out a bit and do the trick. Ah, these are creating honey for us. That's very good. Yeah, things look better right now. And we do have a good amount of wheat. We need a lot more, but yeah, we do have a good amount of wheat now. So let's start working on the cow sheds here. Let's rotate them a bit. Alright, let's check. I want 2 of them. So there's 1. And there's 2. Of course they need some water. So let's build a well here as well. There's already a well here, that's fine. We get an extra one, then we need a big hay barrack to provide all the hay that they need. We can probably place it... I'll place it right here, and they both can use it. And let's put in a few hay dryers in this area. Don't need to use this for anything else anyway. Yeah, so 4 hay dryers that can fill the big hay barracks. Let's move that one up. Move these all up. I want everything done. That'll provide us with some extra food from the cows and milk. And that's the thing we can use as well. Although I must say, I think if you look at milk production, I mean, we have a lot of cows and we're not even near feeding our whole town. And I think cows should produce a lot more milk. So one cow shed should probably be enough to feed like 50 or 100 people. Because you can get a lot of milk from those cows. But that's not really represented in this game. And it seems like we need as many cows as people to actually give all the people milk. And it would be great if they tweak that a little bit, I think, to have them produce a bit more milk. A messenger from Barin Cove again. Well, let's sell him some potatoes and that's about it. Alright, we can also start to think about extra housing, so perhaps we should set that up and then we will start working on beautifying this part of the city a little bit more. Because I think that could work as well. Alright, they're already doing the slaughtering of animals again. Which is great. Yep, they're bringing in stuff. That's good. We got some extra sheep hides in there. Only a few, but still. Ooh, we have a lot of rams. Let's slaughter those because... Oh, no, not the sheep, the ram. I have to pay more attention to these because a lot of these need slaughtering because they take the place for sheep that can actually produce milk. Alright, let's do it like this. For now, quite a few will be slaughtered. It will give us a lot of sheepskin. So perhaps we will add a sheep thing here as well. But for now, let's start focusing on this. And of course, focus on new housing. We'll place a few houses in the wooded area here. Now let's start right here. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place occupied by what? What did I build here? Can't really see anything. Perhaps I did. Yeah, we don't need anything from those 2 villages at the moment. Ah, occupied by trees or something like that. I don't see anything else occupying this. Well, perhaps we can start from this area then. 1, 2. Yeah, now we can build here. 3. That's 6 more houses. Then let's continue, but let's build in this direction again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 houses again. Well, that's quite a few homes that we should be able to get. Ah, they're already filling this with hay. That's very good. So when the cows come in, we already have hay then. I need to slow down a bit. As you can see, there's a bit of lag coming in because we get quite big. We have a lot of people and my computer just can't keep up. I'm going to go back to speed 1. So to give it time to wake up and to make sure everything comes together nicely. Could also be a sign that at a certain point this will crash. That happened to me before. I hope not, but we'll see. Probably the snow isn't doing any good as well. Well, at least we got to 630 villagers this time. Usually it would already do stuff like this when we reach, I don't know, about 400 people. So we got quite a bit further this time. Thanks to the developer doing good things. Ooh, this guy is sliding his boat over the ice, I guess. But yeah, it's still working, so we can keep trying to continue. At least a lot of new homes will be built, so let's focus on, I'd say, 1 or 2 more fishing docks in this area, I think. Let's see, can we get 2 in this area? Yes, we can. Alright, that's good. They'll provide a few extra jobs and make things better. And now we can start to work on beautifications for this area. I think we should set up a few gazebos so people can relax a bit in these open spots. And well, we already have a few placed, so what else can we build? Well, probably a few ash trees can be built on the pathways in the middle, I guess, so that people can just walk by and see a few nice trees as they walk through downtown. Now, in front of a few buildings, I'll keep it clear because I don't think that will look nice. Or perhaps we can place a bush somewhere here so that there is a bit of nature, but not only trees. And then, of course, in other parts of the city, we'll place different trees. So, for instance, right here, we can place a few trees on the path. Perhaps make it look a little bit better, but I'd like to keep this open spots where they go in and out of the shops. I'd like to keep those free. I think that's a thing they would do in real life as well. So not just plant trees in front of the entrance of a main building, but keep those things clear. Also keep this gazebo area clear, because of course those people want to be looking around, having fun, and not just sitting there looking at the trees all the time. So that could be a good thing. We already have a few trees here, but I think we need one or two more. Or just one big Christmas tree right here. That'll be cool. So we'll place this one big Christmas tree there. Here we have a very big area for trees. And perhaps we could make some sort of an alley here. So we'll place one big tree here. And from there we'll place... I'm gonna go with birch trees. We'll make some sort of an alleyway of birch trees. So that people can walk in between these trees up towards the big Christmas tree. I think that'll look nice. So now you can walk in and you just walk between the trees, get up to the big Christmas tree, I don't know, get a present or something, and then continue on with your adventure. Place a birdhouse next to this gazebo, see if birds come in. No clue if that actually works. If there are small birds that'll come in, we'll place a few bushes here, just to add some green to the area. And I would like to get a few cottonwood trees in this area in front of the granary. There we are. Of course, everything needs to grow, which takes time. But I think it will be fun to see when it grew that we get a more green town. Of course, I hope the game will hold out until then. So we are... 4 kids in school now. That's very good. This one is done, so let's order some carts so they can start to work on them. They are working on the first cow shed now. I believe this one is done. So let's order a few carts there as well. We can use this for regular deliveries if they want to. Let's put people in. Messenger from PatmosIV and Mirefa. Now we still have plenty of this. And we don't have anything to sell, I think. Yeah, not really. So we're not going to sell anything to them. We don't have to sell these guys anything. Oh, we can sell some salt. That's good. Alright, that's it. So we make a little bit of money out of this. But that's okay. Another new family is settling in town. That's very good. They have 2 kids, which can go to the school hopefully soon. I don't know how old they have to be. Probably be like 4 or 6 before they go to school. But it would be cool if they actually went. So we'll see. The slaughterhouse is still very busy, which is great. We want you to see it like that. Already another batch is being tanned, so we got a lot of sheep skin in to actually do that, so that worked. This is also very busy. I think because it was completely full with cow hides, that we should have quite a bit of leather in store. At least that would be my guess, since we have so many cow hides. No leather for shoes. That's interesting, though. Because you would think we'd have a lot of leather. Because the tannery wasn't really working. Do we have any leather? I don't think so. Let's check right here. That's the good thing about this. Yeah, we produce some leather every year, but not too much. So this tannery isn't working that efficiently, apparently. It's gathering all the raw materials. I guess one of the problems is water. They can use that one also for production, but that's about it. And this one probably won't produce any water at the moment, although it is close by. So perhaps we need to place an extra well here. Set it to be just for production. So let's build this one straight away. We'll set it only for production purposes. And then they have the extra water, hopefully, that they need. Alright, this cow shed is done. Use a fallow field if available. Now let's get to another cow shed. And then do it like this. Apply to all. Apply to all. So now they should first get all the food that they need, and then later on we can move some cows from the other cow sheds. Still, we have to do one at a time, which is a real pain in the ass, but it's just what it is. But first let's make sure that they get some food. Alright, we can start to work. I'll rotate the screen a little bit and let's see. Here's a cow shed, I believe. There. Come on. Let's get me the cow shed. It is. Alright, well. We need one bull, of course. For the reproduction purposes. We need a cow. We need a cow. Alright, something's going wrong. I was afraid of this because the game is so slow. Are cows already moving here? I don't think so. I'm not going to make too much of a problem out of it. That's one that should be on its way now. Let's get a second one. And a 10-month-old cow. Can't really keep up, but we'll see. Hopefully they are actually moving a few cows here. We can see that soon enough when cows are being delivered. Yeah, there goes a cow. So it appears they are actually moving a few cows. But it also appears we can only do like 1 or 2 at a time before this thing starts to freeze. Alright, that's okay. So my computer is really struggling right now. You even get the cow on this screen again. There it's left. Alright. Well, it did work because the first cows are arriving. So right now they can just start to reproduce. Anyway, so that's good. But it's also been half an hour, so I think I'm going to end this episode right here. And hopefully next time when I load up the game, it will run smooth for a while again. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments in the comment section. Feel free to tell me anything you want. Positive feedback, negative feedback, things you want to see, whatever. Just leave it there and I'll respond to it. And I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.